We are live! Hello and welcome to English for IT Professionals. My name is Terry. I'm a Udemy instructor and English teacher from Ireland. Bem-vindo, boa tarde. Let me just check the audio. For IT Professionals, my name is Terry. So, bem-vindo, Marcio from Portugal. First time I have somebody live watching. Oh, estou a ficar nervoso. Living in Aveiro. I've never been to Aveiro. I lived in Portugal for 1 year, Marcio. I lived in Póvoa de Varzim, north of Porto. So, very cool. I'm a little bit nervous now to have somebody actually watching live. Normally this channel is so small. Okay, so today's lesson is on how I really need a haircut. Okay. Today's lesson, let me bring it up. Bring it up and get in the correct way. Now, today we have a lesson, verbs for project scope. We're going to talk very specifically about 3 verbs. Let me just double check everything's working with the presentation. It is. Sorry, someone's just ringing my phone right now. Okay, so 3 verbs for project scope. We've got to outline, to anticipate, and to prioritize. So I want, at the end of this lesson, I want to show you, 1, how to use these verbs, how to pronounce them, and what context or what situation that they happen in. Okay, so to outline, just 1 second, let me just check something. Okay, so the first verb here is to outline. Now, when we talk about to outline, the definition or the basic idea is to describe the main parts of something in a simple way. Similar verbs or similar words to outline are to sketch, to summarize, or to describe, okay? Now, when we talk about when do we use the verb to outline in software engineering? 1 is when we're describing project plans, talking about software functionalities, or explaining steps for building software. So, for example, let's outline the steps for our next project. So to outline is the same idea again, to describe the main parts in a simple way. So to outline the steps for the next project, example from a Scrum Master, or yesterday I outlined our goals for the new app. So again, I explained step by step our goals for the new app. Now, pay attention to the pronunciation in the past tense pronunciation. So outline is the present and outlined is the past, okay? I know you can see the ED, but really it's like apostrophe D, as in outlined, okay? Outlined. Example 3 is, in our next meeting, I will outline how we fix these bugs. So again, this is just a good, useful verb for students who have a lower or intermediate level. That's especially the level I'm trying to help. About another way to say I will show is I will outline how we'll fix these bugs. Now, a couple, 2 or 3 phrases or basic phrases that you can start to use this in your next Scrum meeting or in your next daily stand-up is, let me outline the key features of the software or the tool. Let me outline the key features of the upcoming release, the upcoming update. We need to outline a plan for the upcoming project or the upcoming phase, okay? And then one final example is, can someone outline the main issues with the current system or process, okay? So that's the first verb, which is outline and outlined. Now, again, we have 2 or 3 verbs which are similar because it's another way to say describe. Can you outline this? Can you describe it? Can you summarize? Can you sketch it, right? Okay. Okay. Now, verb number 2, talking about project scope. To anticipate. Now, anticipate is to think about what might happen in the future and to create a plan for that, okay? But the first thing is about the pronunciation, okay? If we look here, we've got anticipate. Anticipate. It's the anticipate anticipate. We want to, like other languages, the vowels are much more anticipate or something like that. It's anticipate. Can you hear the antis? This syllable here is anticipate. Anticipate. Okay, similar verbs are to predict, to foresee. To foresee is a little bit more formal, but you can definitely see it in the same idea of to anticipate, okay? To expect as well is very similar to anticipate. So talking about when to use in software engineering, considering future trends or user needs, planning for potential project issues, deciding on important future features, talking about anticipate, okay? So one example, the first one from the team lead is we should anticipate the challenges in implementing this new technology. We anticipated, so the past tense is easy to pronounce because it's a clear ed. We anticipated, but careful with the vowel sounds. It's always anticipated the need for additional resources last month. How can we better anticipate user reactions to the new interface? Okay. Now, 2 or 3 little ways or sentences that you can start to use it in your next meeting are: we need to anticipate potential issues with the new update or the new feature. Or it's crucial to anticipate how users will interact with the new application or system. And then finally, how well can we anticipate the market response to our product or our service? So again, this is just another way to talk about project scope and another important verb for project scope. Okay, I need a quick drink. Is anybody else? Okay, they're all good. Okay, so we're going to do our last verb, and the verb 3 today, which is to prioritize. Okay, now again, I think you all are familiar with the verb prioritize, but it's the pronunciation that really interests me, because to decide which tasks are the most important to do first, and where we get prioritize. So it's the letter I. It's a weak vowel. Now, especially if you speak Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, etc., your vowels are much stronger out there. So you always want to be careful with the prioritize. Prioritize. Okay. Similar verbs are to focus on, to highlight, or to emphasize. Emphasize. Okay. The importance of the verb anticipate in IT helps determine the most important tasks, keeps projects on track, and ensures crucial tasks are addressed first. So when we have the verb to prioritize, if we want to put next like a verb, an ing, or the next action in the sentence, we could put prioritize, verb ing, or prioritize a noun. For example, if we say we need to prioritize fixing these security issues. So here, generally, it's always better to say prioritize fixing, because it's not really correct to say prioritize fix or prioritize to fix. The best is prioritize fixing. Now, here in the past tense pronunciation, okay, you can see the E, but the pronunciation is prioritized. Prioritized. We prioritized user experience improvements in the last update. So again, present is prioritize. The past is prioritized. Okay, not prioritized, prioritized. So, third example, in the next sprint, let's prioritize the client's most requested features, okay? And 2 or 3 different sentences for you to start using it. In this sprint, we need to prioritize the development of a specific feature and a module. And let's prioritize optimizing the specific process or system this week. And finally, that's my last example. Prioritize optimizing. So again, let's look at the 3 verbs again, just very quickly. To outline is to describe or to show. Past tense is outlined. To anticipate is to expect, to foresee, right? Anticipated is a past tense. Prioritize, so get the pronunciation, prioritize, and then in the past is prioritized. Okay, guys, that's it. My live streams are short and sweet. Marcio, muito obrigado por ter aparecido no direto de hoje. Muitíssimo obrigado. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and click like, and please tell a friend about this channel. This is a new channel dedicated to helping IT professionals improve their English. Please comment your ideas, suggestions for new lessons here on YouTube. Now, next week, I have some very cool, very exciting, because next week I'm starting a special series on job interviews, tech job interviews, where we're going to look at technical skill questions, all about the part when you're having an interview with a senior engineer, and you have the very start part, because in the next a couple of weeks or months, I really want to focus a lot on IT job interviews. But please comment all your suggestions for new lessons. I really, really need your guys' help for this channel. Okay, you can find my courses on Udemy and Udemy Business. That's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all guys all next week. Next Thursday, I will be live, and I will be talking about IT interviews, especially about technical skills verification questions. All right. Thank you so much, guys.